Being on the internet for as long as I have now, I've realized there are about 37 different ways you can refer to your partner. They could be a green flag, they could be a red flag, they could give you the ick, they could turn you on, turn you off, or my personal favorite, they could be a beige flag. Now, if you're unfamiliar with this term, don't worry, it doesn't make any sense to me either. Essentially, a beige flag is not necessarily a deal breaker, but it's definitely something weird to keep your eye on. To me, a beige flag is honestly just something that your partner does that's mildly annoying. It's not enough for you to break up with them, but it's just enough to annoy you a tiny amount. You just have to kind of grit your teeth and hunker down so you don't lash out on them. Because, they wake up at 3 in the morning for the same snack every night, make the most noise and wake you up. You don't want to tell them. You think the ritual is cute. But at the same time, if they continue doing this, they might not wake up at 3 a.m. ever again. They might do a little after every sip of every drink they take. And that's not enough for you to lash out and get pissed off at them for, but it's just enough to get your nerves twitching in the perfect way to just
do one of these.
These videos that you're going to see today perfectly encapsulate exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. Partners that are showing you some quirky things that their partner may do, and deep down inside, they probably hate it. They're just trying to say, look how cute he is. He does this very meticulous thing every month, and I love it.
Snacks, grabbables, also breakfast, right there. Any kind of dipping sauce.
I'm doing it so I remember.
Yeah, sure.
Did you guys catch that at the end? There was no joke. It's just the sound of someone realizing they have to spend the rest of their life with someone who can continuously and happily reorganize the fridge, looking for dipping sauces and condiments, as if they don't open it every 5 seconds to check if food has appeared. I just know this guy's a fucking pain in the ass at work. He organizes every morning Zoom meeting with the same exact gusto. Just, hey, good morning. Now, before I get into things, I'll let you know we have a few new hires here for their onboarding. Say good morning to Jamantha and Syracuse here. Now, they will be in the marketing and sales department, so you won't see too much of them. But go ahead and say good morning and go ahead and fill that chat up with some positive energy for them starting out in the company. There's nothing that funny. There's nothing that interesting. The fridge is the same every time you open it. Bro, you put
the shit in there.
You're the one that puts the shit in the fridge. Why are you now reorganizing? I get throwing things out. I completely understand cleaning your fridge. I get every once in a while, you might want to throw the old shit out and put the stuff back in a nice manner. But you're telling me non-expired foods are getting rearranged every month. Imagine having to scrap together the last of your rent money, and then here comes fuckboy over here. Hey, did you forget last month? I just have to rearrange the sauces again. I'm sorry. Yeah, no, if you can just pull a chair, we'll sit down and we'll run right through this. It'll take only about 30-45 minutes. Remember, alphabetical order. And of course, once we take everything out, we put it back in again in the same way, I just think there's a difference between being meticulous and causing unnecessary struggle in your relationship. Because I guarantee you, month 1 and month 2 of doing this, it's going to be a quirk. It's going to be cute. It's going to be fun. Sit down and let's rearrange the sauces together. By year 15 of your marriage, after the 165th time of rearranging sauces, she's going to pull up a chair, and when you're not looking, she's going to hit you with it. And that'll be the last thing you ever see. A1 sauce in your fridge. Something about this bothered me. I don't know what it is. To me, it seems like he's just avoiding accountability by not having to put the rag back, by just utilizing his horrible purchase he made like 5 years ago, and he's still paying off by just busting out a tune. His girl gets a good laugh, she makes a good video, and then they forget about it. All of these issues will be brought out in time. I'm telling you. You cannot have been together for more, let's say, even if you're together for 10 years. You're telling me for another 10 years you can deal with this man leaving a rag out. And when you ask him to put it back, he just has the same fucking look on his face, the same stupid face.
Did you say rag? Quite interesting. You should say that.
And then he just runs over to the piano and plays a 30-second tune that was made in the 1930s that he now forgets because he's old. And guess what? He forgot to put the rag back again. 3 for 3. 100% from the fucking field. This is exactly like the other videos. Like I said, she's a geology major, by the way, in case you guys didn't know. That's what makes it cute. That's what makes it fun. That's the funny part. Because it's a rock. But if I wash my hands with a rock, one, I should notice. But more than likely, if I'm washing my hands, 9 times out of 10,
I just wipe my ass.
and shitting for me is a full-time fucking event. It's a sport. I go in there and I do what I have to do. Job not finished, I don't walk out.
Job's not finished.
I will be in there for 30 minutes until I feel like I am finished. My legs will be numb. I can walk out with one leg, and if I pick up a rock, we're not getting our deposit back. The entire apartment's in fucking shambles. No, absolutely not. You're a psycho. This isn't a beige flag. This is the deepest red of red I've ever seen in my fucking life. You just sit on a plane, countless hours, staring at nothing the entire time. Even if I did believe you, you're insane. You're an insane person and you need help. This is my problem with people. They'll see something and they'll say, how do I make it apply to me, but in the worst way possible? And then you get something like this. Everyone will collectively disagree this is the worst way to go about something. 10 times out of 10, you're on an airplane, you're either anxious, you're trying not to use the bathroom, or you're sleeping. There's no in between. No one enjoys flying, especially commercial. You just want to be special.
No, you're not.
Everyone's pointing like a freak. The freak that you are. I'm just kidding. You're not a freak.
But you are insane.
Can I help you?
Hey, here it is. There you go. The summation of every video I've shown you into one. Imagine watching a TV show with someone you love and you've been waiting to watch this series the entire day. You turn it on and your partner goes, oh, wait, hold on. Are you getting this? Just buy a pair of fucking glasses, dude. Just buy glasses. They're like $30. If you don't have $30, start a GoFundMe and get 30 people to donate $1. If it's for the cause of you not being able to afford glasses, I get it. If you may not be able to afford them, that's fine. There's no fucking way. A grown adult, I'm sure you have a job, even if you work for $15 an hour, $10 an hour, $8 an hour. At some point in time down the line, you will have
$40 to spare.
fuck all the way off. Beige flags are not real. There's just no way. None of these that I've seen throughout any of these videos have been actual things that are like, oh, that is cute. It's been mildly aggravating. I'm not like a wound up person. I just see these and realize, dude, this is all unnecessary. You're doing this unnecessarily. Bye.